What is up, guys? Berserk Titan 99 here, and welcome back to another video. On today's video, we're going to be reading an article called Henry Cavill Accused of Toxic Behavior Towards Women on the Witcher Set. And at first, when I heard about this on TikTok, I was thinking to myself, that does not sound like Henry Cavill. That sounds more like a deranged showrunner that wants people to watch her show and coming up with like a fake reason why Henry Cavill quit. But in actuality, the real reason is that the writers and the showrunner are not being faithful to the source material of The Witcher, and Henry Cavill just got fed up with that. And yeah, let's get into the article. Alright, so there has always been chatter about Henry Cavill's personality. People who find him on casual outings have mixed accounts of what he's really like. Women who find him attractive tend to speak wonders about him, but there are some dark rumors that have always been present around the actor. When he quit the Witcher franchise because he thought he was playing Superman for a few more years, there were rumors of the actor actually getting fired from production. Celebrity production gossip account Demoy has always posted stories of many important actors or actresses. They are generally posts of people who find them as civilians. For the most part, Cavill is always approachable and decent. However, a new account of his on-set behavior is making the rounds. The rumor is that Henry Cavill was fired from the Witcher franchise because of his toxic behavior towards women, which are not faithful to the source material that they are basing the show on. And yeah, he is accused of treating women writers, the director, and other people from the production team with disrespect. Yeah, because they were not being faithful to the fucking source material. Okay? And oh my gosh. And according to this tweet, a transcript from the Des Moines podcast reveals that Henry Cavill allegedly became impossible to work with for The Witcher. No, he's really not. He would try to overrule her female showrunner. Female writers and directors were suddenly completely ignored on set, unable to do their jobs. Yeah, because they ignored the fucking source material. Cavill wasn't accused of any type of sexual misconduct. Yeah, I guess. Okay. To be clear, this accusation against Henry Cavill has absolutely nothing to do with any type of sexual misconduct. It is specifically linked to toxic behavior against women, whom Cavill seems to treat with disdain and ignores their place in the production team. Again, they weren't faithful to the source material. Due to his apparent addiction to video games, many who accused him of this behavior believe Cavill got this attitude from the toxic gaming environment. It depends on how you act after you play video games. I play video games daily, and I am extremely nice to people. And it is known as video game bro language, and it's highly confrontational. Basically, Henry Cavill is accused of behaving like a so-called dude bro against women. Yeah, because he wants to be as faithful to the source material and his character of Geralt of Rivia as possible. And again, the writers and showrunner are not faithful. Okay, this wasn't always the case with Henry. He was reportedly well-behaved person during season 1 of The Witcher. Yeah, because back then, they were more faithful to the source material. Even though I haven't read any of the Witcher books or played any of the Witcher games. So, yeah. But everything changed when they filmed seasons 2 and 3. Cavill is even accused of changing the script of the series without giving the writers a heads up. Let's keep clear that Des Moines sometimes has reliable information and sometimes they don't. However, these rumors of Henry Cavill's toxic behavior are not new. What? Not new? He's been accused of this many times in the past, specifically in the workplace. Yeah, because the writers are not faithful to the source material. Oh my god. Hilarious and informative. Yeah, this is hilarious, but it's not informative. Alright, so the real reason Henry Cavill left is because the showrunner, the writers are not being faithful to the source material, and I don't know, that just makes me mad as shit that this is happening, and it basically came from a deranged person, also known as the showrunner of The Witcher, and yeah, if these rumors were actually true, then yeah. Oh my god. Alright, let's see if we can find another article about this. And yeah. Let's see if this says any of the same thing. Okay. It's not. Alright. The world of Henry Cavill seems to be a cesspool right now, and the latest drama surrounding the British actor is that he, not the writer's room, was the source of most of the drama that was happening behind the scenes on the Witcher set. Yeah, because they are not faithful to the source material. Let's back it up a bit. First, there was his sudden, aforementioned departure from The Witcher, a show he was instrumental in bringing to life. Then there was the well-received announcement that Cavill was going to return as Superman in what would have been Man of Steel 2. Yeah. Okay. Then, just as quickly that red cape was snatched from his shoulders after it was announced, James Gunn would be helming the Snyderverse incarnation of the DC experience and essentially reboot every storyline and character. Turns out, shit things do occur in threes. And in this instance, we mean a bit shit for fans, not for Cavill after an alleged transcript leak from Spotify's Demoid podcast stated Cavill was apparently a total jerk at The Witcher. No, he was not. He wanted his character of Geralt to remain faithful to the source material. Oh my god. Some of you news companies do not get it. According to the leak, Season 2 of The Witcher saw a shift in personality from Cavill, who has been accused of deliberately sabotaging the work of the show's female showrunner and female writers while filming. He would try to overrule her, female showrunner. Yeah, because not faithful to the source material. The anonymous account states, female writers and directors were suddenly completely ignored on set, unable to do their jobs. It went on to say that Cavill would rewrite scenes without telling his colleagues, refused all romantic and shirtless scenes, and wanted complete control of storylines. Yeah, because he wanted to remain as faithful to the franchise as much as possible. It goes on to talk about how Cavill bonded with one writer in particular, a dude who eventually was forced off the show after several HR complaints. You can read a refresher on this article. Yeah. Wow, a writer who's actually faithful to the show. Good job, whatever your name is. And yeah. He also alleges started to become increasingly misogynistic in parallel to an increasing obsession with gaming, to the point that it became clear that he had to depart the show. Now, to be clear, this anonymous tip-off remains unconfirmed, with no further statements released to confirm or deny the conversation took place. It's also no secret that Cavill has always been a gamer. That's how The Witcher became a reality. But it's also not the first time Cavill has been associated with some questionable ideas when it comes to interactions with women. Back in 2018, he gave an interview with GQ Australia that contained a fairly rubbish perspective of dating in the Me Too era. Okay, we're gonna read it. It's very difficult to do that if there are certain rules in place, because then it's like, well, I don't want to go up and talk to her. Well, I'm not going to read that. Cavill issued an apology about the statement immediately after the interview was released. While no statement from either Cavill's team or those at The Witcher have been released regarding the accusations, Cavill seems to be determined to move on with his next project, yet another game-inspired series, Warhammer. Henry Cavill, if you're watching this video, good luck with your Warhammer project. I bet it's going to be extremely awesome, and it's going to remain faithful to the games, and I think it was a board game first. I don't know. And yeah, all in all, good luck. And showrunner that's actually faithful to the Witcher series. I don't know what your name is, but thank you so much. Alright. Thank you all for watching this video. Subscribe if you're curious, and once we get to 40 subscribers, I'll let you guys decide what I do for my next video. Alright. Subscribe if you're curious, like the video, comment your thoughts, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!